Escape the rat race trap. The truth about how working hard won't make you rich. The harsh reality is that the harder you work, the further you may be from achieving wealth. I'm not trying to put you off, but you might have got a bit caught up in it. This trap is the rat race trap, described in Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The rat race trap is a metaphor for a small cage with a wheel inside, where a mouse runs endlessly on the wheel. The mouse is clearly working hard and is always on the go until it's absolutely drenched in sweat. But no matter how hard it tries, it can't move forward and escape the wheel. In real life, this means you work really hard to earn money. But as your income goes up, you spend it on a bigger house, a nicer car, a better handbag, and designer clothes, so your expenses always keep up with or even go beyond your income. You use your salary to buy stuff like this and pay bills like mortgages, transport, taxes, and entertainment. If you're going to cover these expenses, you're going to have to put in some extra hours and earn more money. The result is that, just like this mouse, you appear busy and hard-working, but you never make any real financial progress. You're always short on cash and working flat out without getting ahead financially or building any real wealth. When you stop working, your income stops and you might struggle to make ends meet. So, how does the rat race trap form? If you fit the following 4 criteria, you might be in the same boat. First, absolute dependence on active income. Your life depends entirely on your salary, your active income, which is your only source of income, forcing you to constantly sell your time and energy for compensation. Second, as your income increases, so do your expenses, a phenomenon known as lifestyle inflation. When your salary goes up, your first instinct isn't to save or invest, but to upgrade your standard of living and spending habits, causing both your income and expenses to rise in tandem. You cannot truly accumulate wealth. You cannot use this money for investment or savings. Third, being driven by fear and desire, that is, being driven by emotions. Fear manifests as anxiety about not being able to pay bills, losing your job, or failing to maintain your current standard of living. This fear drives you to work hard and earn money at all costs, but once you have earned that money, desire follows. Desire is the craving for better material comforts, such as a nicer home, a bigger house, a better car, designer brands, handbags, jewelry, and luxury goods, as well as a greater desire for social recognition. Constantly stimulated by this desire, you end up spending money continuously. The fourth reason is a lack of financial intelligence, specifically confusing assets and liabilities. Robert Kiyosaki, author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, defines an asset as something that continuously generates money for you. This could be rental income from a property, stocks, royalties, or investments. A liability, on the other hand, is something that constantly takes money away from you, something that continuously drains your funds. Examples include the home you live in, a car loan, or luxury goods. As these luxury items depreciate the moment you acquire them, they constantly drain your funds. This is what we call a liability. Therefore, the key to escaping this trap is to control your spending and use your money to invest in assets rather than liabilities so that your money works for you. We need to change how we spend our money if we want to get ahead. When our income goes up, we should keep spending and living the same, and use the extra cash to save and invest without getting carried away and spending more or raising our living standards. Spend your money on things that give you a steady return, like reading, learning, investing in stocks, or getting intellectual property rights and royalties. When your passive income is higher than your total expenses, you've achieved true financial freedom and escaped the rat race. The rat race trap might sound daunting, but most people worldwide are likely trapped in it. You don't have to work harder to escape this trap. You just have to think smarter. The key is to get your financial intelligence and mindset in order. Learn to tell the difference between assets and liabilities, keep an eye on your spending, save regularly, and invest your money in assets. Once these assets start generating a steady income, you'll gradually start to distance yourself from the daily grind. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. See you next time.